empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are back again with some more League One predictions. It's been a while since I've done these, isn't it? So it's good to get back on here and do a live show in the format of the live show, which is what you guys voted for over on my socials. But I hope you're all doing well. And I'm just going to quickly share my screen. Don't ask about the it did actually play the intro this time, but don't know why it's not full screen. Like I said, I will be going back to restream my usual software provider in just over a week's time. But yeah, this is a terrible software, and I know I keep saying it, but it is. But it is Matchday 30 of the predictions. I would love for you to get involved in the chat as well. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment your thoughts down below. Well, get your predictions in by the comment section. But yeah, I mean, before we do start, I do want to say thank you, obviously, for people helping me get to another milestone, 1,200 subscribers. We are on the road now to 1,300. So yeah, really, really appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for helping me get there, as always, and all your support that you give me on the channel. And now, just going to open up the chat and see if there's anybody know. But look, we are going to get straight into it then. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the first game. And I'm going to, so disorganized today, guys. I do apologize for this. And I've said that a couple of times this week, actually, haven't I? But I haven't even got my notes of what I've done. Right, so we're going to go on to this game. I'll see the first of the couple of games. Why does it keep going back? What's going on here? Oh, my word. See, but yeah, look, AFC Wimbledon taking on Bolton Wanderers in this match. And obviously, yeah, so AFC Wimbledon currently 17th, 32 points to their name. With obviously, yeah, their form has been dire, to be honest with you. They've lost 3 out of the last 5 games. And yeah, it isn't really looking good for them. Yeah, they started the season so well, didn't they? And now, yeah, I mean, to be fair, they're in a respectful position to say they have just been promoted. But yeah, the drop off is just massive, isn't it? It was always going to be difficult for them to keep it up, though, to be honest with you, from the start of the season. But yes, here we are. So they did draw, though, last time out against Rotherham, which isn't the best of results away from home, because really, Rotherham are a side that are really, really struggling. So yeah, it wasn't a good result, really, for them. Now, Bolton, as we know, are currently up in 3rd place, 49 points. That they've won back-to-back games, and they've also won 3 out of the last 5. So, you know what I mean? It is going to be interesting to see kind of what result we're going to be seeing here. But for me, I'm going to go. I can't settle these two sides. I think Bolton's form away from home can be a bit up and down. I know they've seemingly, really started racking up those points in the league. But yeah, for me, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. So let me know your prediction down below of this game. But I'm going to go for a draw, if I'm being honest, for this one. So look, Noah's in the building. Say right hello to you. How are you doing, Noah? Big up to yourself. So yes, I'm going for a 1-1 draw for this one. And the next game, I'm going to keep going. But if people do put their predictions in, then I will obviously cover them. But I feel like I'm going to be racing through these quite quickly. But up next, we have got Bradford City taking on Doncaster Rovers. Another interesting matchup here. Now, the hosts are currently in 5th place. They've lost 3 games on the bounce of Bradford to slump down to 5th place now. And they've lost 4 out of the last 5 games. So is this the beginning of the end for them? We absolutely hope so, because it should humble their fans who have been very, very arrogant since getting promoted to League One. But yes, Doncaster Rovers currently find themselves in 21st. Now, they did actually win last time out, a good win as well, 3-0 against Leyton Orient at home. But, I mean, they've only won 2 out of the last 5 games. So they're not in the best forms, but they have picked up a little bit from what we've seen, but they are still in the relegation zone. But only on goal difference. So if they win again, then they could jump as high as 16th or 17th. Yeah, so it's really, really tight down there. And I'm not trolling, but for me, this game is going to be interesting. I think it is going to be an away victory for Doncaster Rovers. I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Donny, and I think Bradford will be looking at 4 defeats on the bounce. I just think, yeah, they're struggling for a real goal scorer right now, and yeah, I just think they're in a big slump of form, which could see them drop down the table, to be honest with you. Hello to you, Adam. 1-1 is my prediction for this game. You mean? Oh, for the last game. Sorry, I've just put up the next game actually. Up next, we have got Northampton taking on Reading. So this is a game. Northampton currently in 22nd, so in relegation zone, 29 points. Now they've lost 3 straight games. They've lost 3 games on the bounce as well. So Northampton in really, really bad form. And, currently a point from safety, well, 2 points from safety, really, with the goal difference. So, yeah, 2 points from safety. And, yeah, they're another team that are struggling. And they always seem to struggle every year, don't they, to be honest with you. But for me, and then we look at Reading, who are currently in 37 points. And they've drawn the last 2 games. And they haven't won in the last 3. So they're actually in okay form, but they could be better. They have got a few draws last couple of games. So, yeah, for me, though, I think Reading are nicely placed to get a victory. I just don't see Northampton picking up the result that they need to maybe climb themselves out of the relegation zone. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Reading. Up next, then, we have got... I don't know why that game kicks off at 2 o'clock. Straight, it's a bit of a random time, isn't it, to be kicking off? Usually there's a 12:30 games, and then it's 3 o'clock. Up next, we have got Barnsley taking on Stevenage. Now, keep getting your predictions in down below. And yeah, I will cover them in a moment. Now, I will share my score prediction and just go through a few details before I do. Um, Barnsley, the hosts, are currently in 15th, but they have got a lot of games in hand. They're only on match. They've only played 24 games this season, so they've got 6 games in hand. Um, 5 games in hand going into these fixtures. It'll be 6 after. No, 5. They've got 5 games in hand. So yes, they've got a lot of games in hand, but they are in 15th. They lost against Barnsley, not by Cardiff by 4 goals to nil, and they've only won 1 out of the last 5 games. Stevenage are in 7th with 42 points. They won last time against Peterborough 1-0, but that was their first win in the last 5 games. So in the main, they're not in the best of forms, but they are still in the chance of getting in those playoffs with 2 games in hand on the team above them, which is of course ourselves. So, you know what I mean? But for me, I don't know. I know Barnsley have been on a little bit of bad form, but at home, they're more likely to get they're more likely to get a win at home, I think, than they are away at the moment, because that's where they tend to pick up most of their points, Barnsley. So I'm going for a 1-0 victory for Barnsley in this one. Let's go to the comments, because there's a few. Lewis Wing in good form for Reading. Reading 2-0. Nice. Yes, you've gone for the Reading victory in against Northampton. Hello to you, Wayne. How are you doing? Make sure you are smashing that like button, guys, on the stream. It would mean a lot to me. I probably will be doing these prediction videos pre-recorded, really, if I'm being honest, because I think it works better. But anyways, I didn't want to kind of go against the votes that I got on my voting, because I couldn't really decide what to do with a live today, because I'd done a video already today. By the way, just a quick plug, go and check out my Liam Manning video that I did today on Liam Manning. So yeah, go and check that one out. That's a video that I posted a few hours ago. And yeah, appreciate it if you can change spot on that one when this show is finished, of course. But yes, so you think Barnsley are going to lose to Stevenage? I've got for a Barnsley win. Now, next up, we're going to go on to the next game then. So Burton taking on Cardiff City. Now, again, a lot of people out there will probably be saying it's a foregone conclusion, but you never know. But yeah, look, the hosts are in 20th. They're only outside of the relegation zone on goal difference. So, you know what I mean? It is touch and go for them at the moment. They need the points. Cardiff, they have lost 2 on the bounce, and they've lost 4 out of the last 5 games. So, and guess what the other game was against us, where we gifted them the win. That was another, I can't believe we dropped point. Well, we can believe it, but, you know, we're in a new era now, so let's focus. Cardiff are currently top of the table, 59 points, 28 games played. They absolutely thrashed Barnsley 4-0 last time out. So, you know what I mean? I think, for me, I know I said, you know, you never know with Burton, they can pull a result out of the bag, but I just can't see them getting a result here against Cardiff, I'm afraid. I'm going for an away victory. I'm going for a 2-0 win for the Welsh side, indeed. Michael says hello to you. I don't know why the writing's so small today, guys. Usually it's a bit bigger than that, isn't it? Anyway, I don't know. This platform is driving me insane. I know I keep saying you'll probably be sick of me saying that by the end of this. By the time we switch back over to the usual software, but I really hate this software. Hello to you, Michael. How are you doing? Good to see you, mate. We're just doing our predictions here. I see Cardiff 3-1. You see Cardiff winning 3-1. Nice. That's fair enough. I don't see them beating. I just don't see them. I just see Cardiff going away with that one, really. Up next, we've got Exeter taking on Rotherham. I'm so tired today. So I do apologize. I'm really tired. So apologies for that. Um, the hosts, Exeter, are currently in 11th place, 37 points with 27 games played. They've got a few games on as well. They have won 3 out of the last 5 games. They drew last time out against Reading 2-2, which was a high scoring game. Rotherham, the visitors, did actually win last time out home against Northampton by 2-1. In a very rare, that was their first win in 5. They really are struggling. 23rd there, find themselves in the table with 28 points, 27 games played. Their biggest problem, conceding, but also scoring goals have been an issue for them all season. And yeah, they're currently 3 points off the 3 points off getting out of the relegation zone. So 3 points for safety. So yes, going to be interesting to see how they fare in this one. But I know Exeter's form is a lot better than it is their away form. So I can't see anything other than an Exeter win. I'm going to be honest. A home win, 3-1 for the Grecians, indeed. Now let's get to the comments and see what you guys are saying. Uh, why is it? There we are. So Aiden is in the chat. He says, hello, mate. Hope you're okay. I won't be staying long. Just thought I'd pop in and say hi. No problem at all, Aiden. But thank you for dropping in. Really do appreciate you very much, as I do everybody, to be fair. But yeah, Aiden, you're a real one. You've been here since the very start as well. So what a legend. And yours says, make sure to smash the like here and subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to become a member of the channel. Yes, you can become a member of the channel by clicking the join button down below for as little as 99p. And you do get your very own Huddersfield Town emotes with the membership. So yes, extra support would be really, really appreciated, but it's not mandatory, of course. But big up to Aiden. Hope you are doing okay. I never know with these ones. Yeah, it's always hard to predict these some of these games. Michael's gone in with his town prediction 1-0 to us. Harness the goal. We haven't got there yet, Michael. Hype the video. Yes, you can also hype the video as well, which is all down below. So yes, member, hype, like, subscribe. All those good stuff. I'm not asking for much. Or maybe I am, I don't know. Next up, we have got Leyton Orient taking on Port Vale. Now, these two sides, the hosts, Orient, are in 18th place, 32 points from 28 games played. They've lost the last 2 games. And in fact, they've only won 1 out of the last 5. So they really are in dire straits at the moment, Leyton Orient. But their visitors, Port Vale, are even worse, to be honest with you. And they're currently at the bottom of the table, 18 points from 25. I know they've got games in hand, guys, but this doesn't look good for them at all. I feel like they're pretty much down, to be honest with you. They're currently 13 points from safety. And I just don't see any other result other than a Leyton Orient win. I'm going for a 3-0 win to Leyton Orient. So make sure you are getting your predictions in down below. next, we've got Luton Town taking on Blackpool, which is going to be another intriguing match. The hosts, Luton, suffered a big blow midweek as they did lose to us, and that's back-to-back defeats now for them on the road. But they're back at home where they are actually pretty good. Um, they're good at home. They're currently in ninth place, 28 games played, 39 points on the board for them. So yeah, I mean, I just think that Luton need to just hope that teams above them do drop points and they can go on a winning run. And they need to sort their away form out as well because it's absolutely dire. Um, but yeah, I mean, their visitors, Blackpool, currently in 16th, 32 points from 26, 32 points from 28 games played, sorry. And they've only won one out of the last 5 games. Yeah, they're in dire form. They've lost 4 out of their 5 games. In fact, just to put it in a way. And yeah, I mean, look, for me, I think Luton are going to win this game. If I'm being honest with you, Blackpool are just not. I just don't see them getting a result here, especially at Kenilworth Road. I think Luton will be keen to bounce back as well. I'm going for a 2-0 win for the Hatters. I know it's not because I've got Luton friends, guys. It's just me being honest with what I think. And Blackpool, when another team that do struggle on the road, more or less. So yeah, I can't see any other than that. Adam says Orient a scrap down there. Down there, I think everyone expected top 6 contenders. Yeah, well, everyone did. But then if you look at how many players they lost, quite a few of those players last season where they obviously they were one game away from the championship. All those players have gone back. Obviously, they were on loan, some of them players, and then they also um, so there's been massive changes down there, and it's never easy to replicate that when no disrespect to Orient, but if they was going to go up, they had to do it last season because I just think it's always hard to replicate that overachievement because they did overachieve last season by getting in the playoffs, despite having some very good players. Nobody expected it. So yeah, that's my view on it really. Leighton Orient with that one. I'm not sure if I expect a top 6 for them this season, as because they have had lost a lot of players. But yeah, Luton good at home here. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's what I kind of alluded to. I just think that they will win at home. And against a team that are really struggling as well. Nah, I don't see any other big result. Up next, we've got Mansfield taking on Wycombe Wanderers. The hosts, Mansfield, are currently find themselves in 12th place, 37 points, 26 games played. So again, quite a number of teams got have got games in hand on the teams above them. Um, they've drawn the last 2 games, but prior to that, they were on a 3-game winning streak in the last 5 games. So yeah, I mean, unbeaten in 5, and they're looking all right to be honest in Mansfield. But the visitors, Wycombe, are currently in 8th place, 39 points, 28 games played. They won last time out at home against Wigan, and they've won 3 out of the last 5 games. But yeah, for me, I've actually got this as a draw. I'm struggling to separate the two sides here. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I think there'll be a few goals going in for both sides. And yeah, I can't split them. I know there's only 2 points separates them, and yeah, I just think it's going to be a draw for me. Up next, what is going on? Why has it gone back to this game? Here we are then. So Peterborough United are our next game, of course. taking on ourselves, Huddersfield Town. This is the first game under Liam Manning away from home, and it's going to be interesting to see how we fare under Liam Manning away from home because we've had two home games and we've won both. How can we follow it up now with an away win against a tricky opponent, if I'm being honest with you? Now, if you look at the hosts, uh, Peterborough, they're currently in 10th place, 28 games played, 38 points to their name currently. They did lose last time out away against Stevenage, 1-0. And they're a bit like, they're a very inconsistent side. You know, you look at their last 5 games, going back to their first of the 5, they've lost, won, lost, won, lost. So if that theme continues, that means we're not going to be having any points. But hey, we're there to break that cycle, and hopefully they get another loss to their name from our perspective. But yeah, very strange how that pattern's emerged over the last 5 games for them. But look, for us, we are in full confidence, back-to-back wins, currently in 6th place, 29 games played, 45 points. So we're in full confidence mode. We look a different side under Liam Manning. Can we replicate this form that we've shown at home away? That's what we're going to find out this weekend. I'm not going to say too much on this game because obviously I've got the preview show coming tomorrow evening. But I'm still going to share my prediction on the game. Look, I'm confident going to this one, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. You know, we've found a new level of confidence now under Liam Manning. I think we're going to win this game by 2-0. And yeah, another clean sheet, 3 clean sheets in a row, and 3 wins in a row. That would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? We'd love to see that. I don't know why, but this camera is. There we are. 3-0 to Town. Nice. Come on, Wayne. I love that from you. We love that. In fact, that would be ironic if that happened. 3-0, 3 clean sheets, and 3 wins on the bounce. All the threes. Oh, that would be really, really funny that if that happens. Oh gosh. It'd be nice to get 3 goals as well, to be honest with you. Uh, what is going on here now? We're at this let's just do this. Here we are. Up next, then we've got Stockport taking on Plymouth. The hosts, Stockport, are currently finding themselves in 4th, 49 points, 28 games played. They did win last time out against Blackpool away from home by 2-1. They've been throughout the last 5 games. So yeah, they're in decent form at the moment. On the other hand, Plymouth, I mean, Plymouth are another side that have done very, very well to climb that table. You know, they're currently 14th. Considering they were struggling further down before, they've done really well to climb the table with a bit of upturning form. They've won 3 out of the last 5 games, and they drew last time out against Mansfield. So they were held at home by Mansfield by it was 1-1. So yeah. So it's a tricky one, isn't it, this one? I don't think you can just say, right, Stockport are going to win because they're 4th. Plymouth could potentially go there and pick something up. Do I see them winning? No. Do I see them getting a point? Stockport sometimes have wavered with their results, even though they are in 4th now, but they have kind of found a little bit of more consistency than they had earlier in the season. But I don't know, I'm just edging towards a draw here, to be honest with you. I'm going for a 1-1. Yeah, I think it's going to be 1-1. Yeah, at the Town indeed. I don't know why the text is so small today on the screen. Uh, you've gone for a 1-1 as well, so it's not. I just have a feeling it's going to be 1-1. Yeah, so a draw. And Wayne thinks Plymouth are going to win. You think Plymouth are going to win? Well, we certainly wouldn't mind that, would we? You know, obviously, but we'll see. I mean, you never know. They could do. Stockport have been a little bit hit and miss this season overall, so they could maybe falter here. That's the penultimate game of the weekend, guys, and we've gone through these very, very quickly, which is probably why I should have done it pre-recorded this. But up next, well, the final game of the weekend sees Wigan Athletic taking on Lincoln City. Of course, Wigan are the home side, so we're going to talk about them first. Wigan currently find themselves in 19th place, 27 games played, 31 points. They lost last time out against Wycombe by 2-0 away from home. And they've actually lost 3 out of the last 5 games. They were without a win in the last 5. So Wigan are really, really struggling. And currently find themselves just, is it? Yeah, it's like a couple of points. Yeah, it's like actually 1 point. 1 point off the relegation zone. So they are really teetering on the edge of that relegation zone right now after some very bad form recently. I think there's a lot of unrest actually at Wigan with their manager Ryan Lowe under serious pressure. A lot of fans, from what I've seen, a lot of fans have kind of turned against the manager. So yeah, they want him out. And yeah, I mean, I think there was talks of him potentially having talks to the club in the last 24 hours, what I saw online. So yeah, we're going to see another managerial sacking this season. We'll have to wait and see. But the visitors, Lincoln, is currently still in the top 2. They're second, and they're flying high. Their consistency cannot be faulted at all. They've won back-to-back games. Last time out, they won against Bradford by 3-0. And yes, that is certainly something that we love to see around these ways. Despite us trying to chase down Lincoln, they just keep winning and picking up points. But they've won 3 out of the last 5 games, and even when they don't win, they just draw the others. They very rarely lose. They've only lost 5 games all season, the same as the leaders, Cardiff. For me, though, look, I can't see anything other than an away win here. I'm going to be honest, unfortunately, but I think that Lincoln are going to win by 3-0. And yeah, it's going to be a convincing win for them. Wigan are completely out of form. 2-1 Lincoln. Joe Taylor will score for Wigan. Yeah, will he keep scoring? I wonder, Taylor. To wait and see. But yeah, I mean, that covers the end of our predictions for this week's game week. It's going to be interesting to see kind of what drama unfolds this weekend. And just a quick look at the table before we head off. So yeah, I mean, look, obviously, Cardiff, as I said, currently top of the table with Lincoln City second, so the 2 automatic promotion places there. The playoff positions currently vacated by Bolton in 3rd, Stockport in 4th, Bradford in 5th, and ourselves in 6th. Few teams just chasing down us in the playoffs positions, and they've got games in hand. Now, down at the bottom, Port Vale currently remain bottom of the table, just really, really struggling right now. And they are joined by Rotherham in 23rd, Northampton in 22nd, and Doncaster in 21st. But as you can see, it is very, very tight down there. In fact, 4 points separate 15th to 21st, 3 points separate. So yeah, look, it's really, really tight at both ends of the table, isn't it, really? And so, let's see what results come in this weekend. Let's see which ones we get right. And yeah, see if there's any movement in the table in after this weekend's run of fixtures. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I knew what you meant anyway. Obviously, Taylor's on the weekend, but yeah, I mean that is kind of it for today. Obviously, I know it's been a little bit of a shorter stream, but I did want to do. I do want to keep mixing up my content, so some live shows and some videos. So, see, I've done one video already today. If you haven't gone and haven't watched that yet, please do go and watch that. I did a video on Liam Manning this afternoon, and then I've done a live show tonight. So I've done actually a video and a live show for the past couple of days, which is quite good, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to keep the consistency coming. Tomorrow probably won't bother with the video tomorrow. I'm just going to do the live show, which is a preview to our game versus Peterborough United this weekend. So do come and join me for that one. And a special guest will be here with me as well. So you won't just have to listen to me waffling on. I've got a guest, a fellow town fan coming on. I'm not going to reveal who just yet, but you will know by tomorrow. So do go tune in. It's going to be at 6:30 tomorrow night. Actually, it's going to be a little bit later than usual, but yeah, it's going to be at 6:30 tomorrow night. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll get into that actually tomorrow. Yeah, Tom Lees. Yeah. So yeah, but thank you very, very much for watching this prediction video. Make sure you do get your predictions down below if you're watching this on playback. And also drop a like, subscribe, share the channel, hype the video, and become a member of the channel if you wish. For as little as 99p, you can extra support the channel if you so wish. All the buttons you need are down below, and I would really, really appreciate all your support that you can give me. But yeah, I'm going to head off now. Have a good rest of the evening. Thank you to everybody for tuning in that have been in the live chat, telling me your predictions as well. But we're going to head off now. So take care, and I will see you all very, very soon. Oh my God. Right, a few comments before I go actually, because I was trying to play I was trying to find the outro video, but I just couldn't find it. No, in fact, there's no comments there. So yeah, guys, take care, and I'll see you all very, 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 very soon. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around for the preview to our game versus Peterborough. But let's stop sharing the screen because it won't let me play my outro whilst that is on still. Right, take care. See you soon.